Well, hello and good morning. It is your faves going coast to coast today. My name is Auntie Collins. This is my lovely co host, JPJ.
Hi.
It is Sunday, March 15th.
The
It
Ides
is,
of March today.
what is that?
Julius Caesar?
Oh,
No? Not a Shakespeare fan? I watched Hamnet last night,
no,
so
I know.
Shakespeare's on the mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, that
hmm
was a time. What a joyous Saturday night I set myself up for with that one.
Yeah, that's setting yourself
Uh,
up for
it,
success
wa-
here.
yeah, it was quite good though. It was quite good. But yeah,
All right. Well,
not one you write home about. But you know,
so we are going to go, as the title says, we are going to go down the AEW Revolution card, but it wouldn't be a coast to coast if we didn't banter and talk back and forth. If you would like your question or super chat read, or if you would like your question, send in a super chat so that your statement will be read and answered on the air to the best of our abilities. If you would like to play predictions with us, go over to underscore queer auntie. Maybe I should pin it to my page. That would be really helpful. And you can play along with the Google Doc. There's a Google Doc. There's a
that's all.
Googly Doc that you can play.
Now, are we?
And
Go ahead. No,
yeah,
finish. I'll ask you after because I do have questions. Because I want to play. Are we playing along live as we do this, or do I have to go and enter my stuff afterwards?
you can do it however you want. You
Okay.
can think about it, but
Okay.
you only
Because I
have
have
one
notebook.
entry.
Okay, I have notebooks. I'm ready to go.
Notebooks.
Yeah, I'm writing my notes down because I'm gonna join this, and I am. Listen, listen. I have notebooks galore because right after our show, I have my big fantasy baseball draft for the afternoon before Revolution, which is a
Okay.
virtual thing. I'm literally leaving this to hop into that. I have notebooks galore. We are noted up. I'm ready to go.
Noted up.
Noted up. Noted up. And I'm 78 years old, so I still use paper and pen instead of my phone.
Yeah,
So,
that's that's
you
that's
know,
I think where our divide is, because
yeah.
paper and pen, the moment that they said you could write anything in your phone, I said, great, perfect. Ever,
I don't,
although I do have a physical like calendar, I have to see the dates. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah. So
thinking
I
about it.
think, yeah, I think where I'm at is I'm the same way, but
Mhm.
if I need to see the notes, I need to see the notes. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I know I could pull up the notepad on my phone and that's fine, but I'm just my whole life, my whole life was writing down notes. Like, as even when I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 19 years old because of my age. Like, they weren't popular till then. So like I spent my whole life physically writing notes down and I just never it's just my preferred way to do it, even though things
Mm.
are so much easier and quicker
Yeah.
now. I'm like, no, let me take my time. Can I tell you how old I am? I still score baseball games.
My grandpa used to do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Your grandpa used to do that, who was probably, I if he's not around anymore,
He's not.
sorry, but if he was around, he'd probably be double or more of that my age.
Yeah. I think if my grandpa was still alive, he would almost be 100.
Okay. And he used to
Mhm.
score baseball games. Guess what?
Mhm.
This guy does. This guy does. So
So you're basically all of our grandpas. So you have an auntie and now you have a grandpa. So
basically,
um get in your super chats. Play along. I did pin the form to my Twitter, my X account. Says join us for a little play along. Okay? Go play. It'll be fun. I did put in some bonus questions, so I'll probably ask some bonus questions. And I do also have a bonus question on there that if you've donated to a charity, I should have put in the last 30 days, but I'll use my discretion. But if you've donated to a charity, submit your receipt and you'll get an extra bonus point. You know,
I love it.
but
I love it.
we love
I
it. We
love
love
it.
it. JPJ, how was your week?
Week was good. Week was good. I had a short week at work. I've had the weekend off, which was nice. It was a big weekend with Revolution, and I'm an avid MLB The Show player, and the new game released on Friday. So I have been doing nothing but playing MLB The Show. And yeah.
I'm talking rubbish over here, plugging both of our interviews over there because, you know, we had some really fun conversations. Although I think we're due for another one because I'm pretty sure some of my wrestling answers have changed since then. But yes, I have been on Beards before,
plenty, multiple times,
and I'm kind of sad that I didn't show up with a beard. Not gonna lie.
So there's someone that wrestles for Love Pro Wrestling, Taryn from accounting, one of the best. Yeah, when she early on in our time was whenever one of us was missing it or whatever, she would be the honorary co-host, and she would come in with the painted on, she would show up, painted on beard, good to go, ready to fill in admirably.
So I'm gonna tell you something about me.
Yes,
I went to beauty school.
Okay.
A lot of the people that I went to beauty school were either people who were obviously going because they thought that they knew how to do makeup, and then actual people who knew how to do makeup.
Yep.
Okay. I wanted to go because I really at the time wanted to do production makeup. So like prosthetics, like gore scenes, horror movies, like that's what I was really interested in. But you obviously have to start with like pedestrian, like how do you do makeup and stuff like that. And because I was doing it in the state of Pennsylvania, I had to be introduced to hair and nails.
Okay.
So there was a drag queen, obviously as their nightly profession, but they were taking courses with me. And they go, do you want to see where the real makeup artists are? And I go, yeah, I do. And took me to this little shitty bar called the Blue Moon.
Oh.
And we showed up. It was Drag King night.
King.
Yeah. You could not convince me that some of these, they're mostly women dressed up as men, were not men.
It's fair. Yeah. I mean,
the beards, adding the chest hair, adjusting sideburns, even the eyebrows, like I was like, it's like even the walks, like it's just, I was convinced.
Yeah. I have been to a few of not the Kings, but the Queen show. So we talk about Starbucks a lot. One of my assistant managers, when I first became a store manager for Starbucks, one of my assistant managers, his name is Justin. I love that fella. He was a drag queen.
These are what I'm taking my
those yogurt colored
meds with.
Those yogurt covered berries. Is that what that was?
Yeah, they're yogurt covered berries. Yeah,
that sounds good. That sounds good. He still is, but he's a drag queen in Boston. Actually won Miss Boston 2 years in a row in 2023 and 2024. That's right.
That's incredible.
He goes by Harlow Havoc. Yes. And so I went to a couple of his shows, and he did a Sunday brunch.
I love a drag
brunch. He had me go to the drag brunch once, and let me tell you, I had the time of my life. It's a good time.
It's a great time if you have a chance to go, have an open mind, and a lot of cash. You'll have a lot of fun.
I did not know it was going to cost me as much as it did, but it was a good time. It was a good time.
Yeah, because they expect tips. What are you gonna do? They're gonna lip sync for their life, do splits, do death drops.
He was like, "You're gonna." I'm sorry. He was like, "You gonna tip me?" And I go, "Yeah, giving you your hours is my tip. I'm in charge of your schedule. My tip."
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. But.
That's hilarious. But yeah, with that said, I won. I love a costume. We'll see the costume. Oh my God, Greg Cherry over here. I am talking about Pittsburgh because I just talked about the Blue Moon Bar. So in college, my girlfriend Abby was like, I want to be Britney Spears for Halloween. And I said, okay, I will be Kevin Federline.
Oh shit.
So I went
former WWE superstar Kevin Federline.
So I went, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot that he had a bit.
Didn't he fight John Cena? Didn't he fight John Cena?
Oh
Am I
my
crazy?
god.
Did I remember that wrong?
No, you are remembering correctly.
Right?
I can't find the picture. Anyways, so I went to a hairstylist in the Bronx. I asked her to like cornrow my hair like he had at the time. I found myself a really baggy tracksuit.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked in. I walked into this Halloween party with my girlfriend who was dressed like the Baby One More Time video.
Oh, hell yeah.
And
I'm
everyone
so
was
into
like,
this.
everyone was like, who is this dude? Who is this dude? And it was me.
That is so good.
And the only way that they figured out who I was when I unzipped my track jacket, because there's no hiding the bazingas, you know?
Of course not.
But
Of course not.
I love putting on a new persona. It is similar to like how wrestlers are, you know, whatever characters they want. I just want to be the character. I don't want to get beat up, people.
Yeah.
But I won the costume contest as Kevin Federline. I entered a this is kind of, you know, whatever, but a Johnny Depp makeup contest and I won.
Oh. Listen, like
I've
straight up
Kenny.
Johnny Depp, or was it a character Johnny Depp played?
He was the character of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Jack Sparrow. That's what I was going to ask. I was like, is it a Jack Sparrow outfit, or we were just dressing up as cool Johnny, you know, back then?
I did Kenny Omega one year.
Okay.
Did you not know this? They did Kenny Omega?
No.
I got a lot of followers for doing Kenny Omega.
Okay. I like that. Me and my roommate, handful years ago, I think it was everything, pre-pandemic, but we did Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I do have the picture. I'll have to pull it up. My phone's not in the room. But I have, we did Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, and we did it very, very well. And at the time, Jericho was retweeting and like they were showing people dressed up as them on Raw, like on the TV shows and stuff. And they were people they were showing that were so terrible at these fucking costumes. And me and my roommate were looking at each other going, what the fuck do we have to do? We are so much better than like 70% of these people that they're showing. And we were very upset. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Did I tell you putting in those curlers though?
That is incredible.
And then let me take off the glasses. There you go.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. That is really good. The hair. It's pretty good.
I got good talent, guys. That's it. That's the only talents I have.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes, he is undefeated against John Cena. But yes, I do also agree Captain Jack Sparrow is the best character. I really think either that or like Sweeney Todd. You know,
Sweeney Todd is great. All right. Well, listen, not that I want to spend a lot of time talking about this individual. But I was always a fan of What's Eating Gilbert Grape. It's a great movie. What? What, do you not like dramas? What is it?
I'm not a huge just like drama for the sake of like, come on, crying.
No, but well, first of all, I saw it when I was a kid. I didn't cry. Okay. But What's Eating Gilbert Grape was a great movie.
Hey,
I agree. I agree. Edward Scissorhands as well. You can't forget Edward Scissorhands.
Sorry, I was yelling at my dogs.
It's okay. It's okay.
I also wanted to mention that Greg Cherry was on my show called Collins on the Rocks podcast. You can find that anywhere there. Actually, no. It's on my YouTube page. And we played rock, paper, scissors.
Hell yeah.
For like 4 rounds. And nobody we kept pulling the same ones. Like literally I closed my eyes. And we were doing rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
And you guys tied forever?
Every time. And so Yeah, we
Well, I
would
mean, there's
play
only 3
today.
choices, so
Yeah, right. But what are the
the
likely
percentages,
chances
wouldn't it
that
be 30? No, right? Because it would be 6 technically, because there's 3 choices, there's 2 of you, so whatever, 15%
okay.
chance?
Okay, that's a lot of math this early in the morning.
No? Are we not a math person?
That's my job. It's my day job. I'm not being
Yeah.
paid right now, so why would I be doing math?
I don't know.
I
That's
don't
fair.
know.
It's a fair choice.
Okay, so some game came out for you. What is
Yeah,
this?
baseball. You know me. We're baseball
Okay.
people. I'm a baseball
I
guy.
love a baseball.
The new baseball game came out on Friday. Ton of content. I streamed literally all day and night Friday, all day yesterday. Tonight during the pay-per-view, I might be streaming playing the game as well while we watch along, because baseball is afoot. Opening day is literally a week from Wednesday. Is opening day. It's the Yankees, so but the next day everybody else starts. So you got to painfully watch one of the worst teams play on that Wednesday, but everybody else starts the next day, which would be fun. But the World Baseball Classic is going on right now, and they're in the tournament. They're down to the semifinals. We have the final 4 teams. Team United States is playing tonight at 8:00 in the semifinal, because obviously they would do it at the same time of a major pay-per-view I need to watch.
Mm-hmm.
We're playing the Dominican Republic, considered 2 of the better teams. And then tomorrow night, my people, the only undefeated team in the tournament, Italy, the Italians making waves. They're playing against Venezuela. So those are the final 4 teams. That's where we're at. So,
wow. Speaking of opening day, I love going to a game, and the best part about I would call it Safeco Field. It hasn't been Safeco Field in like 5 years. But it's T-Mobile Park is where the Mariners play. They always come up with like the most creative things, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see it? Did you see the ferry boat?
Oh, the food, the ferry boat you can get the chicken
I'm going to
fingers.
show y'all, and
yes.
I need your opinion. Okay, it is a ferry boat. Look at the sauce sides. There's placement for where the sauces go, and then you could have your item, and then you could take it to go.
That's incredible, by the way. Now, you can get multiple choices too, right? It's chicken fingers,
Correct.
it's nachos.
Yep.
There's multiple choices.
They've also had nachos in like a batter's hat, like the batter's, the plastic kind of hat.
Yes.
Which, can I tell you, those things when you're drinking in the ballpark, really easy to hold on to because it's got a brim. So you're just holding it on with its brim, and then I got my beer of choice or my cider of choice, and I'm just walking around the park because that's what I love to do. I love to go get a cheap ass seat at T-Mobile Park because it really is not a bad seat. But I do love getting a cheap seat, sitting there for a little bit, and then being like, I'm going to go down to the garden. I'm going to grab myself a beer, watch it kind of on the TV, but you can see the slice through the stadium seats, or you can go out, to the Lanai area and watch the game and just stand there and watch the game. Go get a food because that's where a lot of the things are with food.
Yep.
It's a whole experience. And then now they have the Link, which is like our little train system that I could just literally take all the way to my house.
That's beautiful.
Right?
Now, I'm sorry if you just said it because my brain is terrible, but the stadiums are right next to each other? The football and baseball? Okay.
Football and baseball are right next to each other.
See that we don't have that here. Like Foxborough Stadium, like this is okay. We're talking whenever the Patriots are on national television, whenever they come back from commercial, they show the city of Boston. The Patriots play an hour away from fucking Boston. They are nowhere near Boston. They are in a town called Foxborough, Massachusetts, which again, Gillette Stadium, and they've made the area, they call it Patriot Place. The area is great. There's restaurants, there's bars, there's a bunch of different shops. They've turned the whole area into like you can spend the day there. But it is nowhere near Boston. Like
Yeah,
not nowhere near, but it's a drive that you can't. I went to Baltimore once. The stadiums are right next to each other. That's beautiful. You're just all right there, you know?
So our soccer team and our football team play in the same stadium. And then the only thing is across town, at Climate Pledge Arena, the stupidest fucking name ever.
What a name. What a night. What a name.
I mean, I'm glad that it's not like Amazon. Sorry, I just realized that my books came in.
Okay.
And
that's a lot of books.
Yeah, it's all one series, and then I have my Diary of Anne Frank because it's always good to reread history.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all the Game Changer series. So I just like books, guys. Okay, anyways, and I've already read them. I just needed physical copies of them and not my Kindle version.
Now, do you still now? Because earlier you said that you prefer things easier. You still prefer reading out on a regular book. You haven't like fully switched over to a Kindle or a reading tablet or anything.
I've fully switched over to a Kindle. It is a lot easier for me to justify buying a book then. And I also rent books from the library.
Got it.
Which is easy to do, and then you're renting them through Libby, which is great. But I sometimes like the physical media because then if people ask about things or I want to flip to a specific chapter, like chapter 26 of Heated Rivalry, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I mean, I won't do a dramatic reading.
No, I mean, you can if you want, but I don't know. Like you said, if you know, you know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that when they get it on? Do they get it on?
They're getting it on the whole book.
That's what I've been inclined to think from what I've seen.
It's a specific thing. It's a specific. It just.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're probably not allowed to talk about it on the air.
We're not allowed to talk about that.
It's fair.
But yeah, I mentioned that because Climate Pledge is all the way across town. Okay. Because our baseball, football, soccer stadiums are in Soto, so south of downtown.
Yep.
You have to go all the way to Lake Union, which, if you didn't know, Seattle has a bunch of water around it. So if you want to go see a hockey game or when the basketball team used to play there,
you'll get one. You're going to get one again.
Soon.
Yeah, you're getting one.
It was literally all the way across town. You can't even take you have to take the link and get off at I can't remember which station it is, but you have to get off on the station and then walk across to get on the monorail, which the monorail goes above the cars.
Okay.
And then you have to take that, which is just I just want to get on and then get off. I don't want to have to get on to get off to get on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, listen, the subway system is a strong system here in Boston, Massachusetts.
The Boston subway system is
rules.
It is amazing.
It rules. But there is a lot of like, because the city's so small, but there's so much shit. Like it's just a small, compact city. So there is a lot of, all right, I have to go and we have multiple lines. So I have to go and take the orange line for 4 stops and then jump off and get on the green line. And then I got to get on. But it's all it's not like you have to like, it's all like, oh,
right,
get off
it's
here,
all,
walk over here, on, so, but there is a lot of that happens in Boston as well.
I want to say this, Jordan. I do love a smell of a book. Don't get me wrong. Like there's something about like the smell of pages. I just read my books and after a while, like my hands get a little cramped. I don't want to like ruin the pages.
For sure.
So with a Kindle, it's easier because it's just like that. And I feel like it's less, I don't know. I could sit there and read 400, 500 pages on my Kindle. Whereas with a physical book, I have to like sit, move around, do all the things.
That's fair.
ADHD things, I guess.
Fair. Yeah. That's fair.
But So baseball things are happening in your realm. Anything else going on for you?
I mean, listen, I'm a big movie guy, so I'm
The
excited.
Oscars.
There's too much going on tonight. Like, there's just too much going on. I'm not gonna be able to
Mhm.
watch everything. I'm gonna be focusing on Revolution.
Picture in picture in picture.
But
Yeah.
literally, it's like Academy Awards, World Baseball Classic. That, like, there's just a lot going on. But I'm excited for the Oscars. I haven't seen all the movies, but I'm really pulling for Sinners. I really enjoyed Sinners. And I love Michael B. Jordan all the way back to the Wire days.
Amen.
Yeah. I'm pulling for Michael B. Jordan. I'm pulling for Sinners. Yeah, I'm just Conan O'Brien is hosting, one of my all-time favorite individuals, Conan O'Brien. I love him. I think he's gonna kill it. He's hilarious. Boston, Massachusetts boy. If you haven't seen Sinners, see Sinners.
It's one of
Excellent.
the best movies I have
Very good.
in a very long time.
Yeah, it's original. Don't get me wrong. I love sequel, but it's like just an original story. It's fresh. It feels like you're watching something special when you watched it. That's how I felt. I was like, ooh. And even before the shit hits, I'm not going to spoil anything. Even before the shit hits the fan in that movie, I would have just watched a whole movie just with the characters, like just in that time of those characters. I would have watched a whole movie just on that before shit gets nuts.
Can I just say, so Michael B. Jordan in the movie Sinners, if you don't know, plays twins, right?
Yes, he does.
Or brothers.
Twin brothers. Yeah, twin brothers.
Okay, yeah. He plays two different characters, which is not like it's happened before.
Smoking
but here's
stacks,
the thing,
baby.
They are two defined different characters. Facial structure, mannerisms, the way that they fucking smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, the way they talk,
different.
like all of it. Like he did a yeah. Obviously, they look alike because it's him playing both, but like there's complete differences of both the brothers. One of them's more mild mannered, the other one's a little bit more of a hothead. But there's like, but the way he does it, like obviously it's the same guy playing both, but he makes both characters their own.
Yeah,
tremendous. And Haley Steinfeld is great in that movie.
Oh my god.
I don't know the African American actress's name, but she is incredible in that movie. The old man who's been acting forever, that's won some awards. He's incredible in that movie. It's very good. It's very good.
And like I like a period piece. Like I'm not like a huge like Victorian era person, but I can appreciate like the costume and the commitment to it. This is obviously not a Victorian piece. This is, you know, the South during what, the 1800s?
Yeah, something like that, or early 1900s.
Early
like
19.
It's in the slave. It's in that era.
Yeah, but it was like between the white people, there's a piece with like the Native American tribe, like all of these different pieces come together, so it wasn't all just like one version of the same outfit.
Yeah,
it was very of the time, very like Appalachian Mountains like kind of feel to me. But I don't know, I really enjoy everything about that movie. And now I want to go watch it again, but I don't have time today.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, well, let me catch you up on what happened on Summer House.
Please do.
Because I need to tell you something. They played Spin the Bottle.
No, they didn't.
They played motherfucking Spin the Bottle in their 30s.
What is this, 1996?
Did you ever play Spin the Bottle?
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah. And you're always like,
I'm like, pick me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they added an element of like truth, dare, or, you know, kiss. I can't remember. But then you had to draw out of a hat of like what kind of kiss it was going to be. And you have girls kissing girls, you have guys kissing guys. Remember, at the time, there are two married people and they are kissing other people.
Yes, they are.
But then there is a moment that Amanda and Kyle, who are married, do kiss each other, and he's like, wow, I have not been kissed this like by my wife in a very long time, and like made it like so fucking awkward. That
Yeah,
it's
that
like
is.
everybody's having like drinks and having a good time and playing spin the bottle. And then all of a sudden, like, you're like, oh, poor me. My wife is not romantic with me. And it's like, you just
Yeah.
made everyone else feel so fucking
Yeah, very
fucked.
uncomfortable. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I mean, listen. You're grown ass adults. Maybe you shouldn't be playing.
Although, here's the thing: if I was drinking with a bunch of friends from like different walks of life or different like avenues, and they were like, "Let's play spin the bottle," I'd be like, "I need another glass of wine."
Mm.
But I would play spin the bottle with the
Oh
youth,
yeah, for
you
sure.
know?
Well, here's my thing though. Have the youth, like the youth, haven't created a newer game for stuff
Okay,
like
everyone in
that?
the chat, let me
You
know
know what I
if you
mean?
played spin the bottle.
Have the youth created like a more hip game, or is spin the bottle still a thing? I don't think the youth literally hang out with each other. I think they just stay at home
The
in there.
youth, do they hang out with each
I don't
other?
know.
I'm going to tell you right now. So, according to Wikipedia, spin the bottle
Is it
was
still prevalent?
dates back to the 1920s.
Yeah, that makes sense. Very
The
simple
written
game.
records of a similar game was called Bottle of Fortune back in
Oh, wow.
1927.
What a name. What a bottle of fortune. That name should have stuck, I feel like.
Bottle of Fortune?
Hey, you guys want to play Bottle of Fortune? That sounds so much better. You want to play Spin the Bottle?
Spin the Bottle sounds so much better, but maybe
All
it's
right.
because I'm used to it. But then it's
Yeah.
like Bottle of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. Could you imagine if Wheel of Fortune had an element of like,
You get to make out.
You get to make out.
Like back then, it would have been like with Vanna. I get to with Vanna.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying? No.
Damn it! I wanted the trip to Italy.
Oh, I gotta. Yeah, exactly. I wanted the car.
Oh my gosh. But I played spin the bottle back in the day. It's how I kind of discovered that I'm definitely not straight.
Definitely not straight.
So yeah. They
right,
played that on the show. There was some development of like other like minor characters. But then, okay, hold on. Okay. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Yep.
And I need chat. I need your opinion about this. Okay. Okay, so Amanda and Kyle, remember they're married in this, but they're obviously going through a rocky time.
Yes.
There is a new cast member in there that clearly like has vibes with Amanda.
Okay.
Okay, he was on the Australian version of The Bachelor.
Okay.
So he's a very good-looking Australian guy.
So he's got the accent.
He's got the accent.
Okay.
He's got the like nice skin. He has like curly, like messy, tousled hair. So like he has that like charming guy. Whereas like Kyle cannot measure up. He literally is short.
Yeah.
And the dreamboat guy is tall. So it's like everything that Kyle is not, this guy has. And he's very sweet to Amanda. Like there's all these videos of him like grabbing her, her a towel when she comes out of, like little friend things that like sometimes you do, but then like producers are definitely editing this to be like, there's something going on. And then they joke around a lot that like, they're going to run away together, or they're going to, oh, you're going to sweep me off my feet, things like that. So another member of the house makes a joke.
Yep.
Saying, you guys should just go make out or something. I know you want to. And now everybody's pissed that they've been making the joke for weeks.
Yeah, but it's okay because they make the joke, right? Is that what they're,
it's okay
that's
if they
their
make
play?
the joke, but the moment that somebody else inserts themselves into their own joke, it's suddenly not okay.
Yeah.
And now everyone's mad. And she's like, well, you gave me permission to joke about it because you introduced that joke to us. And I need to know your opinion.
I
Is
think
it okay?
Yes. Now they like you said, they've been doing this joke publicly in front of everybody.
Yeah, this is now the 6th episode. that they're making these jokes. So this is 6 weeks of making these jokes. All of June into July, they're making these jokes.
And so now other people are starting to make the jokes, and now they're being
They're
bitchy
saying them
about it.
under their breath, but they're not saying them out loud. And
I
this
feel like do you think it would go over better if they were saying them out loud? You feel I'm being honest, because like I feel like if you're the because clearly these people are
Right.
all not they're all you know.
cerebral.
If that's a word for it. I was thinking, yeah, other words, but that's a word. Yes. So clearly they're, you know.
But like I gotta know, because it's like,
do you think they're more angry that the fact that they're even telling the joke, or do you think they're more angry that it's happening kind of under the breath, behind the back? So, like, do you think if they were like openly were cracking the jokes, that maybe they would be accepting everyone else getting in on the, because it's clearly a joke between the two of them,
because it's
right?
clearly a joke, right? I don't know.
That's my thought of it.
I feel like for myself, if I found out that other people were making jokes at my expense behind my back,
yeah,
we'd have to have a conversation.
And that would be completely fair. But I think I think they're justified in being angry that it's happening under the breath and behind the back. I don't think they're justified at being angry about the jokes, because you've been making the jokes out loud. That if it's okay for you, it's fair game. If you're throwing it out there, that means it's fair game. However, if it's under the breath, behind the back, that type of shit, I think they are justified in being upset about that side of it.
Right. Well, it kind of reminds me of, there are pick-me girls.
I don't know what that means.
Right.
What does that mean?
So it means
I'm old. Sorry. Does it mean like literally what it means? Like, oh, pick me. Like, I want you to like.
Right. It's like the behavior of like, well, I'm not like other girls.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup. I'm not like other girls.
Okay. Got it.
Which so they're like,
okay.
It is male validation, basically, is what they want.
Okay.
They want to have like, you know, the one of the guys kind of persona, you know,
yeah.
Which they think will in turn make them more attractive. But then it's like the pick me behavior of like,
I'm not like most girls. Yeah, Nia Jax. I'm not like
most girls.
That song was a banger. Anyway, not that I knew the words besides that, but that was a banger.
But it's like, it's like self-deprecation humor. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm like so ugly.
Not anymore.
So ugly.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it's what they're asking for is like fishing of compliments, right? That's also like pick me behavior, is so that like, oh, you can give me a compliment. Didn't you see that I was so pretty? And like making jokes at their expense. And because I'm an asshole. Whenever people would like make like, oh, I feel so ugly today, I'd be like, yeah, you are.
Yeah. Wow.
Today looks different. And they're like, that's rude. And it's like, you just made a joke at your own expense.
Yeah. I mean, I was not like that, not to get it, but I was a self-deprecating guy, but it was more in like a humor-based scenario, as opposed to like, oh, everyone feel bad for me. Like, I didn't care about that. It was just like, if I could crack a joke about something, I would crack it.
Yeah.
Because growing up big, especially in the 90s.
Yeah, that's also a thing.
Like, growing up big, you had to have, you know what I mean? If I walked in a room and I was interested in somebody, I was fighting a double battle, because I was fighting, you know, whatever, but like I was automatically starting behind the starting line because of the gut, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So it was like, not only do I have to hope this person is like attracted to me, but I also have to like go above and beyond, because these skinny fucks can just walk in and they're gonna get somebody's be like, oh, all right.
Here's the thing, as someone who like, I look back and I was not fat at all. Like at all. Like, I know I'm a bigger person now, and comparatively, like I'm obviously like in that demographic of I live in a fat body. That's who I am. Fat is neutral to me, which shocks people, because they come at me and say things like, "You're fat." And it's like, congratulations for having eyes. I
I
don't
was gonna say,
know.
oh, you have eyes?
Ooh,
Like
good
I've
job.
heard everything. I've heard when they resort to that. Sometimes I'm just like, bro, I am 40 years old. I have heard
Yeah,
literally everything I could ever hear.
absolutely. But
Like like yeah, good.
it's also one of those things of like, yeah, but do you know how to make a tequila soda
Mm.
D- without me telling you what the
Yeah.
soda is?
I just be
Do
like,
you know
do
how to
people
make a Manhattan?
do people
Do you,
respect you?
yeah.
No? Okay.
Is your
Like
birth certificate not an apology letter from your parents?
uh
Like I love a good trash talk, but it's like back in the day, I definitely understand of like because I wasn't a size 0,
mm,
I was like, "Oh, I made like one self-deprecating joke about myself
mm,
and then being like, "Oh, I don't feel good about
that's
that."
fair. That's
I
fair.
don't like that, and I don't like that, and you shouldn't either. So,
You
um
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
yeah, I find that like psychology of like if somebody else makes a joke at
Mhm.
their own expense, when is it okay to also make a joke? And how familiar do you have to be with that person? And mostly, if it doesn't feel good to say it out loud, I'm not going to do it. But I
I
will
probably
talk,
wouldn't say it, yeah.
like I will kiki with my friends,
For
but
sure.
like safe people, not people
Mhm.
who are going to be like, you know what Colin said, they went out to this whatever and they did a whole 20-minute set on you. Like,
Yeah.
but
I feel
also if I'm doing a 20-minute roasting set, I'm gonna say it to your
I mean, why not? Why not?
face. Oh,
Uh, God.
but yeah, so I didn't watch a lot of non-wrestling this week. It was mostly catching up on other things. I did rewatch Victory Road 2004.
Wow. What the hell? Well, how the hell did you get to that?
It just like showed up on my YouTube feed because it was free, by the way.
What was the main event?
Just guess.
I don't think 2004 you said?
Yeah. One person has made this entire show or TNA about themselves.
So Hulk Hogan.
No, no, no,
No,
no, no, no,
no, I'm
no.
kidding.
Not that meta.
Is it 8? Jeff Jarrett?
Jeff Jarrett
All right. Versus
versus
AJ?
Jeff Hardy.
Oh, okay. Jeff Hardy was going to be my second choice behind AJ. So.
And it's a ladder match, which
Oh, all right.
it brought me to wanting to watch it because Jeff Hardy won a match this last week via submission, which he is not a submission
Very rare.
specialist.
It's a very rare occasion, though.
And he did it with the gas mask, which if you know anything about wrestling or you don't, it's totally fine. But Jeff Hardy is not a submission wrestler.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So seeing 20 years ago, Jeff Hardy, this is also unfortunately like not a great time for Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a different wrestling. Also on this card is AJ Styles, a 2004 AJ Styles versus Petey Williams.
Oh,
so
that was probably good. That was probably very
it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
The Monsters Ball, there was a Monsters Ball, Monty Brown, Raven, Abyss, really great. They had a 20-man X Division gauntlet match, so it's just funny seeing like all the little guys come in. Hector Garza won that.
Really?
Yep, Hector Garza.
Okay.
And
Hector
at the time,
Garza.
TNA didn't have a world championship because they were still using the NWA World Championship here.
Oh, okay.
And the NWA Tag Team Championship.
I didn't watch TNA really at all. So this is all like I didn't even know that. So
Interesting. Very TNA, early TNA, I also agree, was very. Some parts were really good, guys. Some parts were really good. And some parts were not good. You also see Team Canada, which is Bobby Roode and Eric Young teaming up. They lost their tag team championships, but the entire time they're also teasing Scott Hall and Kevin Nash
against each other.
No. They are supporting either Jeff Jarrett or Jeff Hardy. And Scott Hall interferes in the match, hitting Jeff Hardy with the outsider's edge, which is just, it was really rough to watch because a 90s Scott Hall is very different than a 2004 Scott Hall.
Yes, he was. Yes. One of my all-time favorites, Scott Hall.
Yeah, but the entire time they're saying that, you know, Kevin. You.
I don't.
Guess who makes their debut at the end of Victory Road?
2004.
So this person would still be alive.
Yes. Christian.
No, Christian didn't come until a couple years later.
Damn it.
I gave it away a little bit of they were still alive at this point.
Oh, so that means they're not alive now. Oh God.
I'll give you a guess.
Yes,
you guys get to.
Yes, please. I need a hint. I'm not gonna know. I did not watch it all.
You got the cream of the crop.
Oh, the Macho Man, my all-time favorite.
The Macho Man Randy Savage makes his debut in the company at the end of Victory Road 2004. It was just so weird. It was just so weird because the entire time in between matches, they're like, who is this guy sitting out in this limousine? And everyone's telling us to like leave. And it's the Macho Man.
Did he get physical or did he just show up?
He just comes to ringside.
Okay.
But
all right. I mean,
if you want to go check it out, it's free on YouTube. So it's things like that like when I watch things, I go, I just wish that I could just pop on, you know, Twitch or something and watch these. But maybe I should try to do that sometime. And we can watch if it's free on YouTube, why not?
Free, yeah, and if it's free on YouTube, I would absolutely get in on that. I would definitely do some because again, I didn't watch any of this stuff. Any of it. So
well, yep. Savage comes. And anyway, so that was like I always like doing that where I'm kind of sick of the current things going on. Because let me tell you, I mean, we'll briefly mention WWE. WWE. There were elements I was like, this is what I've been talking about. I did not go to Monday Night Raw here in Seattle. You know why? Because I'm not like a WWE like fanboy, so I didn't feel like I was missing anything. But can I tell you, for shits and giggles, because I work in downtown Seattle, so it's like I could just go. I looked at ticket prices.
Oh, I can.
The day before.
I can't wait to hear this.
I looked at ticket prices the day before, and I was like, "There's no way I'm paying $300 to sit up in the nosebleeds. No way."
Yeah. Well, you didn't want to see the Masked Man Shuffle?
I'm so glad I didn't. Although the Punk stuff was fine, but would you pay $300+ plus fees for that show?
No. The ending sequence was amazing. Like the ending promo with the Usos was very good. The second straight week they've done really good stuff that way.
Right.
But
it wasn't good. And the
can't
quality of wrestling was not good. So
I can't justify spending that much money to go to. You want to talk to me about a pay-per-view?
Listen, pay $500 for a floor seat. That's totally fine. But if I just want to buy a cheap seat, they should not be more than $100, in my opinion.
The cheap seats, like way up there, yeah, you should never.
So yeah, I didn't, but I did come home, immediately turned on Netflix, and it was just so funny to see the Masked Men shuffle. Because guess what? They use local talent, and I knew a couple of those guys.
You did? Even with the mask on, you knew?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but I thought that SmackDown was really good this week. Well worth the time. And of course, Randy Orton turning heel. I'm cheering.
I like the heel turn. It's a great heel turn, but I still feel like it should have been Cody that turned in this feud.
You thought Cody should have been the one turning heel?
Yeah. Because I think you're going to run into a situation here where even though he just turned heel, everyone's rooting for Cody. I mean, people are going to be rooting for Randy. Randy was getting cheers when he was beating the piss out of Cody on Friday.
I mean, that's fair.
I think they're going to get louder and louder. At WrestleMania, I expect the crowd to be solidly in favor of Randy Orton.
And can I just say, Cody Rhodes loves to bleed.
Oh my God. That picture that they took in Gorilla when he's got the fucking he's
so drama boy. Okay, but tremendous. Here's the thing. It reminds me
tremendous.
Okay, so back in the old days, by the way, we used to take pictures on digital cameras and not our cell phones. Okay, I mean some phones had picture phones or whatever. But they were not very good. Okay, one time I got my nose broken during a basketball game. Okay, a ball came right into my nose, and I still have like a little Humpty right here. Okay, I got what's called a deviated septum or whatever, but it hit me like square right here, so I'm having black eyes, and I have like a nice like scratch on my nose, and I was just gushing blood. And the thing that I thought when I got off the court was, hold on, my digital camera is in my backpack. I need to take a picture of this. And there is a digital picture somewhere, probably on an old hard drive, of me with my nose broken, literally minutes after it happened, because I was like, I need to document this gore. Because that's what I used to do. I loved documenting my injuries.
Fair.
Psychotic.
Yeah, my first thought would have been like, I need to go to a doctor for them to help me.
Yeah.
Because I'm bleeding and in pain, I assume. And my eyes are watery.
Adrenaline is a weird thing, though.
But the adrenaline would kick in to get you to the doctor. I'd be like, let me take a selfie real quick.
I guess that's just 2005 me.
No, it's funny. That's funny. It's funny.
So it's one of those like funny little haha things of there are pictures on my parents' computer of like documenting every single injury. Like I was trying to document some sort of like crime thing, you know?
Yeah.
But these were all like sports injuries.
Good old sports, man.
I used to document all of my, like, anytime I like rolled my ankle and like you get that like purple like
crescent.
Like
the purple yellow
I fucking
ring.
love that. I love documenting. I'm like, oh, we're in the yellow phase.
All right, yeah. Hey,
okay, I'm sharing a little bit too much on here.
No, I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. I tell everybody about my injuries.
Yeah.
But you know.
But yeah, Randy Orton turning heel was interesting, but I think that sometimes the crowd loves to boo a bad guy.
Yeah, and
I
look
love
at
booing a bad guy.
yeah, and I think if anybody can get to that sadistic, I'm gonna make them boo me situation, I feel like Randy could be the guy. And look, there are still plenty of people, myself included, that love Cody. And they're going to
Yeah.
cheer for Cody no matter what. I just feel like, being the old school wrestling fan I am, I would have dragged this out as their friends, and then I would have had Cody turn to keep the title at Mania in the match. That's what I would have done.
Okay, so at this point, we are a little more than 30 days out.
Mm-hmm.
Cody or Randy Orton? Who do you think's winning?
Cody.
You don't think that they're going to try and give it to Randy?
I wouldn't.
To make Cody go insane?
Maybe. I mean, I would be okay with that. I still feel like you still can work a way where Cody is the one that ends up turning like at the end of this. But I just find it. Listen, we're going to WrestleMania. I feel like, sadly, and it's not sadly, because I don't have anything against the guys. I find it very hard to believe that Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns are not walking out of WrestleMania as the champs. I can't find a world where I feel like that's not how it goes.
Also on SmackDown on Friday, you should go out and watch that opening match. Trick Williams versus Jacob Fatu.
Awesome.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm always like obsessed with what Trick Williams is doing anyways with his body. It is just, how the fuck is he doing that? And he's so young.
Yeah. It's insane how good he is. And he is 100% a star right
31.
away.
31.
Yeah, he's not like super duper young, but like he's I mean, 31 is young in life. But he's not like he's not a 23, 24-year-old kid, He's so good. He
is very, very good. I mean, there's a reason why they trust him to do some of these matches. I think that Jacob Fatu, once we get that, like, I don't know, passing of the torch with him, he's going to be an insane champion. And I agree. See that for him. So
now there's already been talks. There's already been talks of them potentially thinking about turning him babyface, Trick Williams, because he's so over. And his promos
that makes sense.
Yeah, because obviously he came up and he still is a heel, but he's so over immediately, and the crowd kind of laughs and cheers for him no matter what, that there have been talks of turning him face, like, very quickly.
I mean, when I'm looking at WWE Shop right now, you have like your main people of who are your constant, like, because this is how WWE works, is they go, okay, who is the top merch seller? With how dog shit some of these, how terrible some of these shirts are. Some of these shirt designs, they look like they were designed by AI.
They're so bad.
But obviously, like, you have your John Cena's, you have your CM Punks, you have your Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Rhea Ripley, Penta's up there, Jey Uso's up there, Alexa Bliss, AJ Lee, but Jacob Fatu being, and people want to see it. Also, Trick Williams being out there.
Is Danhausen
see it? Danhausen is also up there, which is, he hasn't even wrestled. Right now, WWE Shop is advertising that tomorrow is 316 Day, by the way.
I think there's a chance that we see that fella on Raw. They're in Texas tomorrow night. It's 316 Day.
Can I tell you, do you remember the 316 episode during the pandemic?
Is that when he showed up and like did beers with Becky?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God. There was nobody there. And oh my God, who was on commentary? Who was like, just who took the stunner? Oh no.
McAfee? Was it McAfee?
No. The name is right there. I see his face.
Saxton.
Thank you. Byron
Saxton.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Byron Saxton. He was just like it kind of reminded me of like, okay, this is the role that we need. We need someone enthusiastic. And he like immediately like raises his hand and he's like, I want it. I want to do it.
Yeah.
I want to take a Stone Cold Stunner
I mean,
on
who
316 day in 2020.
Yeah, if you're given the opportunity, I mean, how could you not? How could you not? How could you not want to do it?
Oh, but yeah, it was just, yeah, because it was an empty arena. Everything was just so weird back then, man.
Yeah, 100%. I listen, and I think I actually mentioned it on this show. I actually think that if we all kind of went back, I think I think we'd be shocked about like how much good wrestling there kind of happened there in that time. It's just such a time in the world that I don't think any of us want to go back to, that we kind of just view it as this kind of its own separate thing. But like both companies were putting on real good shows. Like the Brody Lee tribute show happened during that. You know what I mean? Like there was good stuff out there, but yeah, that especially the early parts of the Thunderdome era, WWE was doing, they weren't even there yet. Like
they weren't even there.
Like that's some really like Duke Hudson was on Raw. He was like a main person on Raw. Like it was like what? It was like what? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
I like Duke Hudson, but like I'm saying, like that's like he was up on the main roster for like 2 months because half the 2/3 of the roster wasn't there. It was there was some times there, man.
This is so crazy because I'm looking at this card from 3/16/2020. The show starts off with Edge.
Yeah.
And like this picture of him is just so funny.
Yeah.
But it's when they're trying to build him versus Randy Orton.
Oh, the greatest wrestling match of all time.
45 minutes I'll never get back. I love them so much. But Undertaker and AJ Styles was building. We get a match of Rey Mysterio versus Andrade.
Well, all right.
Andrade
that's nice.
was the US champ.
That's nice.
And then it was Becky Lynch segment.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. What a time to be alive.
Speaking of Edge, do you wanna start this little predictions for AEW Revolution?
I do. I'm ready. This is gonna be a great show.
By the way, if you guys didn't know, go over to here. I'll even show you what this looks like, y'all. So if you know what a Google form is, I have to present. Oh my gosh. Share screen. Guys, I know what I'm doing, I promise.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This is what it looks like, y'all. You go in, you see this. You do have to put in your email because if you win, I got to contact you by your email. And I want to make sure that you're a real person. So put your name here. Again, I mentioned if you've donated monetarily to charity, put that in there. You can do this on your phone too. But just make sure that you fill out the form and then press submit when you are done. If you need to clear the form, you can do that there. But I just want to have some fun and play games with you.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
I'm going to go based off of the form, but I did go based off of how it was ordered last night on Wikipedia, so I don't know if it's changed. But let's start off with the pre-show or the 0 hour, shall we?
Let's do it.
Do you want to jump into the 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal?
Yes, I do. So we know a lot more. As of Wednesday, we knew 2 names.
Yeah. Tommaso Ciampa and Ricochet.
But now we at least know a bunch of other names. I think we know what, like 12 or 13 guys, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4,
So yeah, we have
5, 6,
Ricochet
7,
announced, Jack Perry, Jungle Jack
15.
Perry,
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa, Scorpio Sky, Hook, Shibata, Daniel Garcia, Trent, Rocky Romero, Roosh, Dralistico, Anthony Bowens.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ricochet coming out of this the winner?
I do not believe so.
You don't believe so. Okay, so who do you think is going to win this show?
I think Jungle Jack Perry is going to win this.
Because that's what they're building right now, right?
Correct. They've been feuding for a while. Jungle Jack had a match with them, lost. I feel like he's going to win here, and they will continue the feud, and Ricochet will be chasing to get his title back.
I love that so much. Also announced, by the way, is Juice Robinson, who returned last night at the Collision, Austin Gunn, and Ace Austin, which I think that he's going to have some fantastic spots in that match. I also think that Ricochet is going to lose.
I would love to see, like, okay, no, you go first. I want to hear
I just love seeing a pissed off Ricochet. I love you, Ricochet. Love Baldies. But when he's chasing a title, is when I think the most heel stuff. I think he's felt a little like flatlined, I guess, a little bit. So continuing, the Jungle Jack Perry is where I want to be. Okay.
Yeah. Although Mike in the chat said a Jay White return.
That's the element, okay? Because it is a 21, which means that's the Joker. Who do you think is returning or debuting here?
I could see a Jay White return for sure. I feel like that would be a really good one. I do feel like if Jay White were to return, I think my pick might be a little different of who would win, but we obviously don't know that. But I could see Jay White, which would be great. I could see Buddy Matthews as well.
He's ready. He's ready to go.
Yes. So, but I'm sticking with Jack Perry. I feel confident about Jack Perry, but I think if we are going to get a surprise, I think I would say Jay White would be my top choice for a surprise. But Buddy Matthews it could be too.
Okay, but I do have a question on here of who do you think is going to be eliminated first? The first elimination is always the thing that sets the tone. So out of all of those people, who seems
out of the people that are mentioned here, I'd go Austin Gunn. However, I do feel like Max Caster is going to be the first one eliminated.
Yeah, I feel like Max Caster is also going to be the first one gone, because if Anthony Bowens is in there, we got to continue that storyline because it hasn't surfaced back up. In a little bit.
I would agree.
So
I would agree.
Next, which I'm surprised is listed for 0 hour, we have the AEW TBS Championship. Willow Nightingale takes on Lena Cross. Who do you have and why?
Well, I think the reason why this one's on there is because Willow, both these women are pulling double duty. And I think that this match will 100% directly tie into that second match. I think Willow retains in this one, and she will keep the TBS title.
Okay.
Because I know we have another pre-show match to talk about, but I don't know if you just want to do both of them. I don't know how you want to do it, but
I'm wondering if this match is the one that overlaps, because I like doing that, right? With the 0 hour into the main show. I think that this match does go into that. I'd like to see Willow retain, because I think that there is going to be some changing in the guards with the tag titles, because I think that they are going to either hurt or maim Willow Nightingale, which I think is a shame because she is beautiful and wonderful, and I would never do anything to harm her.
Okay.
But
you think they're going to do that, huh? I think they're actually going to incapacitate Harley.
You think that they're going to incapacitate Harley?
Yeah, I think Harley's the one that's going to die in that tag match. I agree with you. I think Willow wins this, and there are people saying it in the chat. I know we'll talk about, but I think Willow wins this, and I think they're losing the tag titles, so Willow can focus just on
the
competition,
TBS, which would
TBS
be
yes,
fantastic.
Yes, I think that's what's going to happen, but I think Harley Cameron's going to be the one that's going to.
That's my feelings as well, is that the TBS titles on the pre-show because of how stacked the pay-per-view is.
100%.
But since they've done it twice now, where they've done the overlap into the pay-per-view, so why not do it here? So
yep.
Okay. Any interferences in the TBS championship match? I mean, you got a lot of people to interfere, so
yeah. I mean, I could easily see the other two ladies that are going to be in the match getting involved as well. Plus, there is, other Penelope, like there's other things that could happen. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to say this goes straight.
Okay. All right. Well, there is one other pre-show match. It is a tag team match because, of course, the tag team of Doom and Boom, Big Boom AJ tagging with his bestie QT Marshall versus the Infantry. You know how I feel about this. You know how I feel about this, guys, because if there are no fans for the Infantry, I have died, because I would lay my life on the line for Captain Sean Dean and Carly Bravo. And you know what? What if we're in the mix? Shane Taylor.
I love Shane Taylor.
Dora. I would die for them.
I agree.
I would.
I like them as a group. I think they should be on AEW as a group. With that being said, obviously, Big Boom AJ is winning this match. The little kid's going to spear somebody.
Which is unfortunate. That little Rizzler, little nugget.
He's the star of the show, Rizzler, man. Don't be shitting on Rizzler.
But the Infantry is too good to be wasted on Ring of Honor. And I know what you say, Ring of Honor pay-per-views, they're so good. If we have no talent on Ring of Honor, then no one will watch. Nobody's fucking watching Ring of Honor right now. Nobody's talking about Ring of Honor. There are no post shows about Ring of Honor. When I had a post show about Ring of Honor, you know how many people came in? 3 people sat in that chat and talked with me. And Auntie's Martini is one of those people that bantered with us back and forth about some of these dog-ish shows, because they're just dark matches. It is where some of these talent have had to figure out how to develop characters that the company has not fanned a flame to.
Correct.
And unfortunately, the Infantry is stuck because they are so freaking good on Ring of Honor. And they haven't had that spotlight shined on them to remind the world exactly who the fuck they are.
They're very good.
3 real ones. That is very true. But
3 real ones. Oh, yeah.
Kate and SP3 ones. Yes, when Kate and SP3 were like, when they cut that show, I still was going. Me and Kimmy were going for 6 more months.
6 more months?
Yeah, until Kimmy retired.
Yeah. I remember Kimmy would pop on beards every so often, and she would be like, I love talking to Auntie. It's my favorite thing of the week. She goes, but it is a chore to watch this show.
And here's the thing. Chore. For the first 30 minutes of our show, we're not even talking about wrestling.
Well, we can see that has not changed, because that's
a theme.
We usually go
on the
good
app.
Yeah, which I love it. We
got to have good banter, so
100%.
But anyways, who do you think is taking the win and who do you think is taking the loss? Do you think that AJ is?
Yeah, I think Big Boom AJ. Yeah, I think they're going to win. I don't think they should, because I agree with everything you said about the Infantry and Shane Taylor and all that fun stuff. But yes, they are going to. Big Boom AJ is not showing up to not get the pop at the end. Correct.
All right. Well, let's jump into this main card. So we did just dance a little bit on top of it, that tag team match for the AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. Babes of Wrath taking on Megan Bayne and Lena Cross. So your opinion is that
New champs.
Harley is going to be taken out.
Yes, I think because Willow still has the TBS title, so I don't think they're going to incapacitate her
Okay.
a little bit. So I think Harley is going to be the one that is that the one that gets the pinfall. Like if they do take somebody out, it'll be her.
I think it's better late than never. Giving a title to Megan Bayne.
It's overdue. It's overdue.
What was so AEW Dynasty last year is where she had her match for the world title against Toni Storm. Toni Storm had her big Hollywood ending. Literally last Revolution, which we just rewatched, my husband and I.
Mm-hmm.
The show last year opened up with Hangman versus MJF. I believe that they are ending the show.
Mm-hmm.
What a good capsulation on the year.
100%.
Very different. Hangman was still coming out to his heel theme of which is my favorite. It is one of my favorites because it's just so like the embodiment of like that dastardly bad guy, a guy who has gone through it, burned a house down. Just
thanks. I loved that theme. But now we're back to the happy theme, but we'll talk about that later.
But I mentioned this because the pay-per-view debut of Megan Bayne looked like had won all of this against Toni Storm, was besting her on multiple occasions, and then she didn't come out on top. She lost to a small package.
She sure did.
Lost to a small package from Toni Storm. Mm-hmm. So I think that we've done enough edging for Megan Bayne. I think we need to have her as a dominant champion. If it's just a tag, I say that just a tag, but like having her with gold on would look so good.
1,000%. 1,000%. They had that 4-way match, I want to say a month or so ago on Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't win the match, but if it wasn't evident to most then, during that match, Megan Bayne was the absolute standout in that match.
Absolutely.
And it was apparent from everybody that it was like, you need to belt this woman up soon.
Immediately.
And this is the opportunity. I wouldn't, and I love Willow. I wouldn't hate it if they gave her the TBS title instead of the tag titles, but I am all for Bayne and Lena Cross just dominating the women's tag team division for a while.
And I'm excited for y'all to see just how incredible Lena Cross is. I mean, I'll be honest, I've only seen her maybe 3 times before this, but every single time I went, what the fuck? Why is this person not signed?
Yep. 100%.
She's so good. So I'm very excited for this match. There's so much card left to go, but I'm like, even that, I feel like I would be fed.
Oh my God, yeah.
All right, let's jump right into the Tornado Trios match. This was supposed to be Darby versus Gabe, and now it's a Tornado Trios, which I think is interesting. That we didn't just get Darby versus Gabe, but Darby Allin is with Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong came back, seemingly was going to turn on his friend Orange Cassidy, and then beat the ever-living piss out of the Dogs. Join forces once again with Orange Cassidy. So we got our good guys, and then we have our bad guys, the Dogs. We got David Finlay, Clark Connors, and Gabe Kidd. David Finlay made his debut last week. Like, I'm very torn here. I'm very torn.
I don't think the Dogs are going to lose their pay-per-view debut match.
I don't think so either.
I can't see it going that way. So that is why I'm leaning with the dogs. I think they've actually made the dogs look very, very good here. In their ramp up to their debut and Finley coming in. I think they've looked strong. The tag match on Dynamite this week was awesome.
It was.
Yeah. They gave Roddy that big return and it was great. The crowd was chanting his name and it was a great moment and him picking up Orange Cassidy and all that stuff. But at the same time, the dogs are there. They're a new trio. They're going to focus on them. I could see Roderick Strong sadly taking the pinfall loss here.
Big Dick Roddy.
Yeah, but I think the dogs are winning. I think this is a showcase for them.
Okay, so this is probably a cold take. But the AEW Trios division, if there is one, sucks ass and has sucked ass for a very long time.
Yep.
Because right now you have the Don Callis family finally holding some tag team belts, by the way. It's been, 2 years? And they're finally holding. But the Trios Championship, your inaugural champions were the Elite, Kenny Omega, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson. Like, this is why those championship belts were made. And everything was gone to shit because of the all-out post-media scrum bullshit with CM Punk and Ace Steel. Like, just everything had to, like, go to shambles. And I just, like, if I look at the original tournament, you had the Death Triangle, which is not possible anymore. Pac, Penta, Rey Fenix. United Empire of Kyle Fletcher, Mark Davis, and Will Ospreay. That's not possible. La Faction Inner
La Faction de Inner Noble. Right?
So that had Dragon Lee, which obviously not possible. Roosh, Andrade, but now Sammy Guevara's in their tag. It's weird. The House of Black was in the original tournament. The Dark Order, which, what are they doing? The Trust Busters. Do you remember them?
The fucking trust? Well, no, I don't. Who was the Trust Busters?
Ari Daivari, Parker Bordeaux, and Slim J. If you don't remember them, there's a reason.
Yes, there is.
And then the Best Friends, Chucky, Trent, and Orange Cassidy. But I mean, we've had every trio's iteration of a tag team has held the trios championship. The Elite, Death Triangle, of Black, the Acclaimed, adding Billy Gunn to the mix, the Bullet Club, which is the Bang Bang Gang, the Patriarchy, Black BCC, the Death Riders in there, the Ops, Jet Set Rodeo, which we know was really set up the Hangman stuff, and now with the Don Callis family. So it's, when we're talking about trios divisions, there's not, the pickings is not developed.
No.
Ingobernable. I'm saving this. Clip this. Thank you. Ingobernable. I'm so bad at pronouncing even English words, let alone Spanish words. I'm really bad, but thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So when we're talking about a Tornado Trios match, obviously in Tornado rules, you don't have to tag in and out. So there's obviously going to be carnage. There's obviously going to be craziness. Obviously, rules don't apply here. And in a match where rules don't apply, Darby Allin thrives, but he also gets himself fucking killed. And I think the dogs are the perfect trios team here to really solidify the absolute carnage and chaos that could really develop in this match. So in my opinion, the dogs are also going to win. So who do you think takes that win?
I think it's David Finlay. I think he just got there. His first pay-per-view match. I think David Finlay pins Roderick Strong to. I wouldn't hate it if he pinned Darby, like after they destroy and kill Darby.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I like Darby and Orange Cassidy as a team together. I didn't think I would, but I like them as a team together.
I love this, Jordan. Lots of people are clamoring for an ongoing Rascals versus Dogs. The Dogs.
I
love that.
I love that a lot. I would be all in on that.
But we have to, if you sign motherfucking David Finlay, you spent coin. And David Finlay interviewed this week and said, yeah, I could have gone to WWE, but I've made money with
Clark love
Connors
that line.
and Gabe Kidd.
I haven't made money with my brother, or I haven't made money with my dad, but I've made a lot of money with these guys.
Yeah.
Love that line. What a line by him.
Duh. Like, do that. I fucking love that. So I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm investing.
And I understand that they got the trios titles off of Jet Set Rodeo because Hangman, we'll talk about where he potentially is going here. But I would have the Dogs winning those trios titles like in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I would I think they are a unit that if you want to really rebuild your trios title, like trios titles, them being the champions and running roughshod in the division while you get Shane Taylor Promotions over as a trios team in AEW, you can actually, the Rascals were mentioned. That's a team. Like the Dogs being those champions that like are wrestling every week and defending those titles or just having trios matches every week. I think that is a strong way to go. I think that's a strong way to
go. The avenue that we need to go. So
yes.
All right. This is a singles match, a women's match without a belt.
Love to see it.
I love to see it. Everyone is banned from ringside. We have timeless Toni Storm versus Marina Shafir. Who do you think is winning?
This should be and will be Marina Shafir is winning this match.
Okay.
Do you agree?
I agree. And here's why.
He absolutely should win this match.
They keep posting, look at when she first started. Look at her now. And I'm like, what a statement you would make. Be like, oh, look at how far this beauty has come. And she's now going to be defeating a three-time AEW Women's Champion.
And Toni is she is at a level where she has built herself up over the last 3-4 years to be this. If she loses, does not hurt her at all. If anything, it adds more to her character that she would lose. And she still has the tag team stuff going on with Mina if they want her. If she's not going to be in the world title picture for a little bit and they're giving, not that we need it, but they're giving her or us a break from her being in the title picture, her doing tag team stuff with Mina or her just kind of going. I mean, that's a good point, Peggy. That's a good point. However, they are in LA where the Oscars are too. So they are. I would have Toni Storm on the red fucking carpet before the show starts.
Absolutely.
Really I'd be like, you're getting over there, drive her over there. She's fucking on the red carpet.
It's in LA. Think of that LA traffic.
Listen, you figure out a way. Tony Khan's rich. Fucking get a helicopter. I don't care. You figure it out. But I would get hilarious. Her. I would try to be as early as possible. Like, I want to film a skit or I want to do something with her at the Oscars. Like, be cool about it. Whatever. But
be cool.
Look, I think this is a match that Toni should be. They should be making Marina Shafir a star in this match. Like they should be. Like you said, they've been building it up. Who's gotten most out of the Death Riders? It's Marina. Like she's gained the most out of the group. They've, like you said, they've been. Oh, she's dangerous now. She's not who she was when she first joined the Death. Okay, well, if she's not, then she beats Toni Storm. And then that's immediately like, oh shit, she just beat Toni Storm. And I think Toni Storm, as good as she is, she can make her look like $1 million by putting her over and just doing the damn thing how Toni can do it. And I think this is a golden opportunity to get somebody different at the top of the women's division that is stacked, but another top contender by beating Toni Storm, and that's what they should do.
Absolutely. I'm ready for Marina to be more than just the Death Rider's lackey,
Mhm,
more than their muscle.
mhm.
I think we need to see. I mean, we did see her post up with Megan Bain. I think that them doing tag team stuff was really fantastic.
Mhm.
Um, this is it's just a different Marina Shafir, and I'm ready for it. I think this is who they thought that Serena Deeb would be. But Serena Deeb had some injuries. And unfortunately, like, I think that the fans never connected with Serena Deeb. I think that they're now connecting with Marina Shafir,
I agree.
that big muscle character. So yeah, my chips are on Marina Shafir. I know that everyone is banned from ringside, but somehow the Death Riders are going to get involved. Somehow. Do we see
Yeah.
Wheeler Yuta and his
I
bald
I
ass head?
I think if any of them is gonna get involved, it's that rat Wheeler Yuta's gonna get involved.
Oh my god. Someone goes, "Wow, he like grows hair really fast." And I'm like, "Hair grows." Like
Sure does.
he shaved his head like 4 weeks ago now. Do you know how much hair grows in 4 weeks?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
All right. And Wheeler Yuta, the porosity of his hair and how thick his hair is, I suspect that he grows hair quite quickly. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure. You
Okay.
don't get that when he had the full head and the beard, you don't
Yeah.
get like that. That's not a
Mhm.
long yeah, he grows hair quickly, I would agree.
All right. Okay, we are into the trios match. We have mentioned the trios match. We do get kind of a rematch here. The Don Callis family, Okada, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis are taking on Jet Speed with Mystico,
Mhm.
since Hangman is incapacitated at this point, focusing on the world title. Do we just see them retain here? Have unfortunately Mystico take
Do
the
you think
pinfall?
Mystico you think Mystico takes the pin?
I think that Mike Bailey is going to spend a lot of time outside of the ring. And I
Okay.
think that Kevin Knight is gonna try to save Mystico, but that would be a really great. I mean, he's a filler, so why would the filler not take the
That's
pin? You know?
that's fair. Well, yeah. I do expect the Don Callis family to retain. I do think this will be a retain. With that being said, um, yeah, I didn't think Mystico taking the pinfall just because he's like such a legend. Um,
Yeah,
but that might make sense because he is the villain. That might make sense. But I do think
I
Kevin
love
Knight
making
is,
sense.
yeah, Kevin. Well, the thing is, Kevin Knight, Kevin Knight's turning heel soon to me.
You think Kevin Knight is turning heel?
Yeah, Swerve's poisoning his blood,
Oh, because
and
they're
I think,
poison boys.
yeah, and I think he's going to turn on Speedball sooner than like in a little bit. Maybe not right away, but I think he's going to turn
Okay,
on Speedball.
so last year during the ON, all I was saying was I need a match between Kevin Knight
Mm-hmm.
and Speedball. And we
Oh,
got that during the ON. And it's one of my fucking favorite matches in the ON.
the CC, you mean the CC?
I mean the C2, sorry, not
Yeah,
the
the
ON,
C2, the
sorry.
C2. Yeah, yeah. I
My
don't
brain.
disagree. I don't disagree, Grandmaster. Jet Speed breaking up. They're a good tag team, but I think it's quite evident that those two guys are going to be top level singles guys.
There are so
Um,
many tag teams right now that
yeah,
like need a little bit of traction. I think that Jet Speed has been a fantastic tag team, don't get me wrong, but these are two singles wrestlers smooshed together.
absolutely,
They would
absolutely.
be they've done so much. I mean, they've won championship
Yeah,
together, but I think together they are great. I think separate they will do even better things. So
agreed, agreed.
oh,
Um, yeah, I don't think it happens tonight. But somebody in the chat says, yeah, Mike loses, like, so Speedball taking the L, and then that furthers Kevin Knight saying, you're not on my level. You're not on
That's
my level.
good. That's
And
good.
I think that's a good way to do it, because I do think Swerve is going to infiltrate the mind of Kevin Knight fully and turn him heel.
Okay. I really like Swerve being like, come to the dark side.
I do too.
Like, he's just so good at what he does. I don't know. I love Swerve. So
Yeah, agreed.
ain't nobody.
I love Swerve. Swerve is unbelievable.
We do have a 2 out of 3 falls match for the AEW Women's World Championship. The champion Tekla is taking on Chris Statlander. There was a strap segment last night. Owie wowie. I'm loved it. Who is winning this?
Tekla will retain this.
Yeah.
I do like how they'd go in the rematch. I think Statlander deserves the rematch. I do like how they made it a 2 out of 3 falls to add a wrinkle to it, because we have seen them wrestle multiple times already. So I like the wrinkle of 2 out of 3 falls, but I am really enjoying this Tekla reign. I love on Collision how they give her the mic and they let her talk and we're seeing her character. I would like to see more of that on Dynamite as well. But yeah, man, this is the Tekla reign. It's continuing. I think Tekla will retain, and I think we see a slight tweak or change of character for Statlander after this.
Okay, so here's the thing: is Statlander's gone through so many different evolutions of herself, right?
I know. Yeah.
And last night, my husband and I were playing. We like to play this game, right, where we only play like 5 seconds of an AEW theme, and you have to guess who it is. She's had so many themes. I got all of her themes wrong.
Really?
Like, it's just the first 5 seconds, and then you hear it, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
And for the most part, like, her themes aren't like Big Daddy Stat, like, obviously, there are some people, like, some people's themes you can immediately, some people's themes, it's like Athena's theme. Okay, dogs. Okay, hey.
Wow.
If you're gonna bark, get a job.
They heard Athena and were like, nah.
But if you've heard like Athena's theme, for instance, like the first 5 seconds of her theme isn't even what she comes out to, because it's like the boom, 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 whatever, that like bass. But the beginning of her theme is like crystallized sounding. So it's like I didn't recognize it. And of course, losing is, I don't like losing.
I fucking hate losing. Why do you think I'm taking down my notes? Because I fucking hate losing.
So, but I say that to say that Chris Statlander has gone through so many different iterations, so many different evolution forms of herself. But I think that that's a really great sign of great developed character, because there's so much in her. However, Tekla is winning this. I think the first fall is going to go to Tekla. I think that first fall is going to be within 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I think that she's going to push Statlander to the brink. I do think there's going to be an interference
from the Sisters of Sin.
I think the Sisters of Sin are coming, and I also think Thunder Rosa.
And you think Thunder Rosa is going to join them, don't you? Cross my mind.
A bad Thunder Rosa is better than a face Thunder Rosa.
If you have a bad Thunder Rosa with the paint, and it's like evil black and white paint.
Hell yeah.
And she fits the Day of the Dead stuff fits the vibe of the group with Tekla and the Sisters of Sin. I would love that personally. Yeah, I would love that. I'd be all in on that. That would be a great call if they did something like that.
Will the final fall be pin or submission, do you think?
I think it'll be a pin.
A pin?
Tekla's finisher is what? A spear, right?
Her spear and then pin, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a pin.
Okay, can I just say, I said it last week. Clark Connors, Tekla. They're
together. Yeah, they're together in real life. Yeah,
their spears are so crisp.
I like Connors' look. They kind of giving him like a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas vibe.
It's
like
hot.
With the sunglasses and it reminds me of shirt. Like I like the vibe he gives in that group. Because you have Gabe Kidd, who's the psychopath, and then you have David Finlay, who's like this big black coat, brooding kind of guy. And then you got Clark Connors with the fucking colorful shirt showing his chest off, the sunglasses, the long flowing hair. I like it.
I love it. All right. We have, speaking of Swerve Strickland, we have a singles match. Brody King taking on Swerve. This is a match that I could see going anyway. The fans are so behind Brody, and they're so behind Swerve. And this could go multitude of ways.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. The floor is yours, JPJ.
I love me some Brody King. You know that. One of my favorites. And I am glad that he is being put in this position where he is clearly viewed as a main event guy. And they haven't, he got that match with MJF, but he's still floating around. I love that. This is Swerve all day to me. I think it's going to be violent. I think they're going to beat the piss out of each other. It's going to be brutal. But I think this is Swerve all day. Because I think no matter who we pick as the winners of the main event tonight, I think Swerve is their next challenger. So
you think Swerve? Okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
Especially with who I think is going to win the main event.
I think it does too. And I think we're both going to agree and talk about that when we get there.
Do you think that this match is going to end in pinfall, submission, knockout, or disqualification? See, I want to see Brody King win because I love Brody in a singles, match.
Yeah.
And agreed. I've seen Brody wrestle outside of AEW in indie matches that I'm like, he does something like primal in me when I see him wrestle and just hoofing people around. However, Swerve has that added 20 pounds on him of just muscle and brute, and there's just hunk of meat here. We're not going to get meat chance, but there's more weight to Swerve Strickland now. So want Brody to win, but Swerve is definitely taking
I still think it's a bit crazy that they just gave this a regular singles match. The segments
haven't added a stipulation.
Yeah, the segments we've been seeing with the chain where Swerve got the best of Brody a couple of weeks ago, but then Brody just repaid the favor this week. I feel like that I was expecting this to get some sort of like a dog collar match or wouldn't that have made sense? Like a dog collar or even just a street fight, bare minimum.
Oh my God. I make it a little bit dark and twisty, make some elements in there. I love a gimmick match. You know that a dog collar match makes me go absolutely feral.
Yeah, as it should. Fucking rules, man.
A strap match,
and I think
anything.
When you involve the chain, the dog collar has the chain. I feel like that would have made sense. But with that being said, this match is gonna fucking hump anyway. But
it's gonna hump.
Gonna be great.
That there's going to be a chain somewhere.
Yeah. But it's just one of those matches that AEW does where it's a singles match, but the weapons happen and they're just whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Cool.
I mean, Swerve is such a sick fuck because he brought a cinder block into a fucking match. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
He did the needle spot.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting. This man is psychotic.
Yeah. Disgusting. But we'll talk about the grander stage of where we see AEW going over the next couple months in the heavyweight scene. But I do think Swerve, if not next month's pay-per-view, we'll talk about it at the end, but I expect Swerve to be main eventing Double or Nothing. Challenging for the title. That's what I think.
I love it.
So.
All right. Well, we have a few more matches left. We do have another singles match on the card of Andrade versus Bandito.
Hose me down. Hose me down.
hose you down.
My God. My God. They just gave this one to us for fucking fun.
Right. This is just a singles match, and this is just for us girlies,
match.
you know?
It's going to be the best match on the show. And they're just like, yeah, here you go. Fuck it.
I'm excited for this to be the best match on the show.
Oh my God.
I think that this could go either way. Bandito, by the way, is still your Ring of Honor World Champion.
He sure is. I agree with the chat, though. I think Andrade. I think this is Andrade.
Andrade, he is not fucking losing.
Because I view Andrade, they're keeping, first of all, we've been watching this guy wrestle for a long time, one of the best in the world. The level that he is wrestling at right now, since rejoining AEW, it's the best I've ever seen him. And that's crazy when you think about that.
Right?
That's crazy. That's crazy talk.
He's also in impeccable shape. I mean, not that he's ever been in bad shape, but I just think that like his in-ring shape has been fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like on deck for what the world
100%.
title picture would be. And I think that we've needed that.
Yeah. And I feel like he's in that, the world title scene right now. You got the two guys that are fighting that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but you have Swerve, you have Andrade, Kenny Omega, who's not there this weekend, but Kenny Omega has openly said, I want to win the world title this year. Brody King, like you have these 6 or 7
and
guys.
You have a looming Will Ospreay.
Yeah, Will Ospreay isn't even around. He's coming back. There's a good heap of. And then we mentioned Jay White earlier. He's main event
Jay
level
White
to
has
me.
to come into play somehow.
It's like that's what's going on, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I haven't. This match is going to be unbelievable. I would open the show with this match. I really would just go out there, 20 minutes, go have fun, let the crowd fucking have to calm down after this match. But
absolutely,
I do think Andrade will get the victory.
We see someone get a kiss in the crowd.
Yeah, of course.
So what's funny is because when I was watching the Revolution from last year, there's so many celebrities in the crowd, right? Yeah. Ken Jeong was in the crowd, Ron Funches, Leslie Jones. I would love to see.
We love Ron Funches.
We love Ron Funches.
Love
Funches. Also fellow autism guy.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. But here's the thing with him is that, or with the show, because it's in LA, there has to be celebrities in the crowd.
100%.
What if we saw a celebrity?
Oh, like he kissed a celebrity?
Yeah, a little celebrity kiss-a-rama.
I'd be all right with it.
I would love that. Oh
I would love that.
God, a good selfie little moment right there. I would love that.
Yeah, who wouldn't love that?
All right.
It is on. Someone in the chat did say though that it is Oscar night though, so the celebrities could be tied up a smidge. But I also feel like the celebrities that are going to Oscars. I was going to say the celebrities that go to wrestling shows aren't really. A lot of them aren't Academy Award winning level.
No,
I would say not. Hugh Jackman was on Raw once. But that's about it.
Oh my God, Mr. Wolverine!
He punched Dolph Ziggler's lights out. That was a good punch.
Yeah, anyway, that's fantastic. Yeah. Speaking of punch their lights out, we have a no time limit draw for the AEW Continental Championship. Jon Moxley, your champion, takes on Konosuke Takeshita. This is a rematch. This match is because they had a match.
Yep.
It went to time limit draw.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd were eating out of the palm of their hand.
Yep.
It's Takeshita's time.
Sure is.
And
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm just gonna say the crowd has never been more hot for Jon Moxley than when he won the Continental Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I think that AEW has too many championships because I'm like national. What is Continental? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. Takeshita, I know, is holding the trios title. But when he was holding the New Japan title, it was like godlike. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
give him a singles win, and Takeshita. Sorry, I was reading the chat. Takeshita winning. I think the match is going to go like 25 minutes, maybe 27 minutes, maybe even 30 minutes. Who knows?
This could open the show. Absolutely.
It's going to be the longest match on the card, hands down. And Jon Moxley is going to bleed.
Yes, he is.
Listen, we got Friday, Cody bleeding like a pig.
We sure did.
And now we're going to be fed once again with Jon Moxley bleeding like a pig, which I love.
Yep. This very much could be the match of the night as well. This is going to be incredible. I did not see Jon Moxley winning the C2. He was not my pick to do that. But I have loved this title reign of Moxley. I actually love how he's fighting different dudes in eliminator matches every Dynamite, and he's just having good old-fashioned wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Moxley.
And he's having a good time. Did you watch the interview with Renee?
I have not yet, no.
Okay. Go on YouTube, watch it. It's free. It's free 99 for you.
And it's good.
Renee Paquette is so good at what she does. And Jon Moxley just does not give a fuck.
Which I appreciate a lot.
I love it. I love it so much. I love everything about it. This is going to be a fantastic match. I don't know what the future holds for Jon Moxley. I really hope that he gets to take some time off.
We've been saying that for 2.5 years.
But belt Takeshita like yesterday.
Yeah, this is it. Takeshita's winning this one. And then we're setting up Takeshita and Okada for the Unified Championship. They're going to bring the Unified Championship match, and Takeshita is going to be the next AEW Unified Champion. I think this is
Oh my God.
I think this is the time. That's what we're doing. Dynasty, you can give me Okada and Takeshita for the Unified Championship, or if you want to hold it off the Double or Nothing the next month, whatever, because I do think Takeshita wins, but I don't think the Don Callis family is going to turn on Takeshita yet.
Because we see the elements of that right now.
Correct. We saw her on Wednesday. Hechicero was pissed.
He was so mad.
He was And I think Hechicero is going to be the one that when Callis finally gives the nod, take this motherfucker out, Hechicero is going to be the one that attacks him first. And I think we get Hechicero versus Takeshita for the Continental Championship at Dynasty. And then that leads to the unification match at Double or Nothing. And that is where we crown Takeshita at Double or Nothing. That's right.
The Renee interview was a howler. Honestly, if you're married and if your significant other doesn't constantly raise your blood pressure, why are you married? Listen, that's me every single day. But I don't raise my husband's blood pressure by getting into matches, breaking my teeth on pay-per-view. My husband calls it my little breadcrumbs because every room I go into, I leave something behind.
Fair. That's fair. I like it.
And then he'll just be like, "Do you know that you left your coffee on the counter?" And be like, "That's where it went. I already poured myself another cup."
Hell yeah. As you should. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Oh my God. All right. We have 2 matches left. We have the AEW Tag Team match for the World Tag Team Championship. Your champions, FTR, taking on the Young Bucks yet again here. I was really jazzed about this match like a couple weeks ago, and I'm kind of dullied off here.
Really? Okay.
I don't know.
Are you ready to cry tonight?
I'm gonna cry. I already
know.
We had this conversation 3 episodes ago, and it was like, yeah, Adam Copeland and Christian Cage returning is gonna happen.
Correct.
And then last night or yesterday, I rewatched Revolution.
Yeah.
And Revolution, by the way, the main event was Jon Moxley versus Adam Copeland, which is an interesting world title match, to say the least.
It was definitely a choice.
I'm not.
And they had the whole cash in with Christian. That was a flaw. It was just.
But that
it was
part
just a
pissed me
weird-
off
yeah.
so much because,
Yeah.
like, because Christian Cage, like,
Christian should have won it. If he was cashing in, he should have won it.
Absolutely.
And then you have Copeland and Christian for the world title. It makes all the sense in the fucking world.
They should have fucking did that. Anyways, they didn't. Whatever. Losers. But literally the next show I watched, we watched Dynasty as well.
Oh, with Swerve and Moxley. Another terrible decision.
Another terrible decision.
God.
However, I think that there are pieces that are going to be iterated moving forward. Anyways, but then I watched FTR and Adam Copeland tag together, having FTR lose.
Yep.
And doing a concerto to Adam Copeland.
That was a great heel turn by them.
Absolutely.
FTR. That was a great heel turn.
Because you see Cash is the one who gets him into the little DDT, puts him on the ground, and he's going to do a concerto. And you see Dax push him out of the way. They have a little, whatever. All of a sudden, they shatter machine him. Nobody's coming out to save Adam Copeland here. They do 2 concertos on him, and that segment is over. So Adam Copeland obviously has beef. What better time to show up than after the AEW Tag Team Championships are beat? I mean, they've beaten their biggest foe. That's what I meant. They aren't going to lose.
Yeah.
FTR is not losing. Sorry. FTR is not losing. They're beating their biggest foe of the Young Bucks, and out will come out Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. That is my prediction. That is how I would fantasy book it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an edge head, but I'm here for Adam Copeland. I'm gonna cry. I'll send you a video and you'll love it. Because that's who I am.
Yeah. I think FTR wins, retains, and then they've been mentioning how it's going to be in front of the Young Bucks family and friends. I think they're going to start trying to attack the family after the match. No. And then I think that's when Copeland and Christian make their triumphant return. Because if they're going to return during the match, I could see them returning during the match and actually the Young Bucks win. But I feel like you're not going to run back Cope and Christian versus the FTR without the tag titles.
Without the belts.
We've already seen it without the belts. So now we need to see it with the belts. And then I think you belt up Cope and Christian, and then you can get your Young Bucks Cope and Christian match for the titles.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's the order of operations.
Yes.
You just please excuse my dear Aunt Sally here. That is the order of operations.
Yes, that's what you're doing. So
who do you think takes the win and who do you think takes the loss here?
I'm going to say that Cash Wheeler. No. Yeah. I'm going to say Cash Wheeler pins Matt Jackson.
Okay.
Right, because I think Cash is the one that catches them in the move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm going to say Cash Wheeler pins Matt.
Okay, I'm picking Cash Wheeler only because he's the one that initially turned on Cope.
Yes, he was.
But I'm going to say Nick Jackson.
Oh.
Mostly because he didn't get as physical this last week. So I feel, why not?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Love Nick Jackson.
All right, we have one last match.
Oh,
it is the last chance Texas death match for the AEW World Championship. If Hangman Adam Page loses, he never can fight for the AEW World Championship ever again. We have MJF versus Hangman Adam Page. Who is winning?
I am picking. Listen.
I'm stressed.
Yeah. Yeah, I am literally anxious about this because of the stipulation.
Anxious millennial cowboys here.
Yes, because of the stipulation, I am legitimately anxious about this because everything in being a wrestling fan tells me that because of this stipulation, Hangman's going to get fucked. I've been watching wrestling.
Watch people get fucked here.
I am well, not on my wrestling shows, on other things sometimes. But like I've been watching wrestling for so long that the stipulation tells you tells you that Hangman should win.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, he can never challenge for the title again. They're not going to do that with they did it with Cody, but of all people, they're not going to do that with Hangman. He's the main character.
Sure.
So he can't never be world champion again. But me also being a wrestling fan for how long as I have, that also tells me that, oh, that is not good. Not good. I'm picking Hangman. I'm going
to pick Hangman because we can't do another Cody portion.
I just don't think they can do it because either way, either you're just going to reverse the rule of the stipulation and you're going to look like fucking idiots.
Which they can.
Yes. I'm sorry. Either way you do it, I like clown in the chat. Like that's a clever way. I get that, but you still look like idiots. Why make the stipulation if you're just going to reverse it any way that you reverse it? It makes the stipulation. Right. It makes all of this stupid. It's MJF's birthday. In real life, today is his birthday. He turns 30 today. But I can't get out of the fact that I think the main event of Double or Nothing in May in New York City is going to be Hangman Adam Page versus Swerve for the title. I think that will be the main event. I can't get that out of my head. And we can't get there if Hangman is not the world champion. So I'm picking Hangman, but I do not feel good about it, Collins. I do not feel good about it at all. They can't do it, man. It was one thing to do it with Cody. How'd that end up? He's the fucking main guy in a different company now.
Yeah. Worked himself into a box.
You cannot do it to I have a tough time.
MJF's 30th birthday. I think what better way than to make him fucking lose.
Correct.
At a stipulation that is Hangman's favorite.
He can go. Doesn't he need to go on a honeymoon still?
Probably.
And I know some people are saying like, oh, that would be a really short reign for Max. But I don't think that matters. What? You like my honeymoon take?
Yeah, that was good.
But like, I have seen a lot of people say that would be a short reign for Max, but he already has the longest reign in the history of the belt. Like he doesn't need to have another.
Right.
He can lose quick. Who gives a shit? Now it's about how many times he's going to be world champion. It's not about the longest reign. He already has that. So I don't think that if he loses, I don't think, oh, he only had the belt for a little over. Who gives a shit? Like at this point, he's going to be like, oh, I'm 3-time, 4-time, 5-time, 6. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think it hurts Max at all. But I've seen people say it, but I can't pick against Hangman because I just think it would be an disaster of a mistake. An absolute disaster of a mistake. If they did that. Ooh, that would be bad. I can't.
I'm gonna panic. I'm gonna be sweating the entire time.
Yeah, I'm legitimately like I've been doing this and watching this long enough that I have things that I want to happen, but I don't really get like what's the word? I don't get shook or like not anxious is too strong, but like no, like I don't get like
no, I understand.
Like nervous or something, like kind of nervous, and I'm legitimately like, don't fuck this up, Tony. Don't fuck this up. Because we saw how it went the first time. And if you ask anybody involved, including Cody, they will tell you, because they have on record, that was a massive bad decision. Massive. And I feel like it would be even worse if they did it to Hangman.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know, though.
Richard Holiday, I would also say, is money.
I would love all those guys because they were an indie thing. They were what were they called? The Dynasty?
Yeah, the Dynasty.
Yeah. So, but it's hard to pick against MJF in pay-per-views either. He usually wins.
I know that stupid asshole. We got a packed show. It's going to be a fantastic time. You know, so what did we say was going to open up the show?
I think it'll either be Mox and Takeshita or Bandito and Andrade.
Okay.
If you're asking me one, I would say Mox and Takeshita would be my pick.
Okay. And then Hangers and MJF is closing.
Yeah, they're the main event for sure, I would say.
Okay. Well, you heard our predictions. Now it's time for you to go predict. Go over to my social media, which is Queer Auntie over here, _Queer Auntie. Go participate in the time. It is free to join. If you want to throw some bones at us, you can. I did spend quite a long time putting it together, testing things out, and I have to score it at the end. So if you want to chip in, you can. The directions on how to do so is up there, but it is free. So
hell yeah.
JPJ, what do you got going on for the rest of the week?
Yeah, so you can follow me at the JPJ Loves Gaming. I have Thursday night Love Wrestling, 8 p.m., the flagship show. Pluggo, myself, between two beards. I'm sure we'll be reviewing Revolution and continuing to preview the road to WrestleMania and all that fun stuff per usual. Wednesday nights after AEW Dynamite, over on bodyslam.net, our good friend Jose on the Air and myself, we do Dynamite Up.
My bestie.
Yes. And then, I do a Raw watch along on Mondays, and then I will be streaming with MLB The Show coming up. I will be streaming a lot more weekly, grinding on that game. So just follow me right here and you'll see my schedule. You'll get all the alerts. And then obviously every Sunday you can catch me right here on this channel at noon Eastern with my lovely co-host doing the damn thing from coast to coast.
From coast to coast. I love it. You can follow me anywhere there is social media _Queer Auntie. I usually stream Thursdays through Sundays. I was a little bit lazy because yesterday I spent all day cleaning.
Hell yeah. Hey, listen, you got to do it.
I posted a tweet that I was like, isn't like part of cleaning like not actually cleaning and just sitting on your floor looking at photo albums?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That was me. Found a bunch of things that I didn't know that I had. I'm excited. I'm excited for my friends to come over because my friends and I like to watch the shows together. So go follow me _Queer Auntie this Thursday. Sam from Power Bombshells, who is probably live right now, the co-host of Power Bombshells, Sam, is going to be on the Collins on the Rocks podcast, which is a podcast where I interview people and we play drinking games, and it's really fucking fun. This last week I had Greg Cherry on the show. We played rock, paper, scissors, and somehow we drew, like may had a draw because none of us get. It's really funny. It's about an hour or so. But it's a lot of fun. You should go watch that. We really deep dive into the different life things that I'm always shocked, kind of when I talk to people about like their fears or things that make their gears go. Mm-hmm. This is probably one of my favorite interviews. So Greg, if you're still watching, thanks for one of my favorite interviews. So that's on Thursday. I'm going to be trying to stream. I'm playing Pokemon Leaf Green right now. All right. I'll be jumping on. I might have to ask you, JPJ, a question about how to stream on TikTok because I've never done that before. So
okay, I can answer any questions.
But go follow us there. And then if you're watching this, hello, you're on the Fightful Overbooked channel. This is where all of your additional shows, anything shenanigans that you want that is wrestling related or not wrestling related, you can go over there, watch some In the Weeds. In the Weeds is a very fun show. Jeremy Lambert, you have Joel, SP3 jumps in. They also have their own show called Spotlight over here, where they reviewed or they did a AEW Revolution preview. There's also Coexisting with Rob and Maggie. Those are our dear friends over there.
Rob and Maggie.
We got a lot of shows going on. So if it's something that would tickle your fancy, go over there, support the channel, like, share, subscribe. We love it when you comment. I love seeing y'all's comments in there because it makes me feel so alive. So thank you guys again for such a great show. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and
enjoy some Revolution tonight.
Go baseball.
Baseball. Go Team USA.
Yes, go
the
team.
Dominican Republic.
All right, bye guys.